My favorite big booty Latina, I love you. You look very beautiful in that dress. You look very sexy. Look at that booty on it.
You see it.
That's my favorite big booty Latina.
I want you to do a little selfie.
I love it. My favorite.
You see it.
Nice to meet you.
You see it.
Look how sexy she looks in that dress. Woo, I love it. Hot, hot, hot like a tamale.
It's times like this I'm glad I'm a faceless YouTuber, because you would be seeing me soy jack all over the thumbnail right now. Be grateful I'm just a PNG. Believe me, I am excited. I mean, not I hope I live to 2025 to see it released levels of excited, but excited enough to pick it up when it eventually comes to PC 2 years later. As you can tell, I'm in no rush to play this game. Not because from what I saw in the trailers I'm not excited, it's just that there's a long wait period. It's not like this game is about to release in 30 days from now. But you know what, based on what I saw, Rockstar can take all the time in the world they need. Why? Well, that's because Rockstar just presented some of the best cake we've seen in years.
Great ass!
No, I'm serious. The last time we saw a piece of tres leches like this was in Pan Am and Cyberpunk 2077. Since then, it's been nothing but pure misery, as if the female form has slowly been disappearing in video games. But along comes Rockstar to remind you that yes, they also like a nice slice of ass in their game.
Oh, I get it, because booty is an ass, and onion makes you cry.
Yeah.
So it's onion booty. It makes a grown man cry.
And any developer willing to have appreciation for the female form in 2023 has already earned my money. It's quite easy to be sold on a Rockstar game. I mean, I've played every single Grand Theft Auto. Hell, this year I replayed through all of GTA 4 because I doubted myself for a second. Is Rockstar that good? Yes, Rockstar is that good. Is the humor completely lost on Rockstar? Well, we'll have to find out when the game comes out. But from what I'm seeing, no, it's a complete spoof on American culture. Right off the bat, front and center, they got girls twerking, parodying the craziest of Florida residents, and of course, their own take on TikTok culture. The setup is perfect. The opportunity to poke fun at everyone is there. And of course, as expected, Weasel News is back. I cross my fingers it's the same level of humor as Weasel News in GTA 4, but it is 2023 and I highly doubt they would get away with half the things they said back in 2008. Now this map is looking significantly more interesting to explore than the entirety of GTA 5's map. I will say ever since I played Red Dead Redemption 2, I thought to myself, wow, that segment where you get lost in Guarma is absolutely jaw-dropping. Rockstar handcrafted one of the most beautiful islands and beaches, and now they've taken that to the next level. Being able to see even the coral reefs from an aerial view is insane. The level of detail here was well worth the 10 years. Another thing that caught my eye is the population density. Now, to be fair, Rockstar has a history of doing this in their trailers where they show segments where they have the population density look a lot thicker than it does in the retail version. But I will say it has been a very long ass time since we've last seen pedestrians that look that good with that level of detail and almost have you convinced there really is an ass right there for you to slap. Now obviously, graphics are basically all I can give praise for, that and the soundtrack. Tom Petty, excellent choice. This says nothing, however, about the quality of the gameplay, storyline, how long it's going to be, mission variety. There's lots to still learn about, and we have an entire year to get more information leaked. All we really do know is that it's coming out in 2025, and, of course, as expected, like with every Rockstar game, it's not launching on PC day one.
Get what you fucking deserve!
And this news had PlayStation fanboys doing something Spider-Man 2 couldn't get them to do, and that was be happy for once. Yeah, it's a depressing thing to be happy over. PC gamers getting Grand Theft Auto a year later is the smallest of W's you could catch, but after a year of pure misery from Sony, this is the best they got. This is what makes them happy. Because everything in their first party lineup was so damn disappointing, they have now turned to using GTA 6 to console war.
Poor Xbox fans shivering at the thought of Sony bundling the GTA 6 with PS5 Pro. Lol. Your suffering has just begun, Xbox. Losing that power crown will be a joy to watch.
Oh no, they doing gay jokes without me.
Wow! Within just a few hours of the reveal of GTA 6, they were already taking to Twitter to console war about it. And not a single one of them is talking about Spider-Man 2. Can you believe it? They want to act like GTA 6 is all theirs. But can you blame them? Going from Mary Jane's jawline to the rich pieces of ass that were in the GTA trailer is such a night and day difference. It's like they've seen the light for the first time in years. After an entire generation so far of ugly, atrocious looking women in their first party games, we finally get a female that looks like a female and nice big booty bitches. So rejoice, ponies, everybody gets something good here. Even PC gamers will get to play it eventually. But no, they're thinking console bundles of GTA. They're thinking of the next opportunity for Sony to trounce Xbox. Their mind is so set on the console wars that they can't even sit back, not even for an hour, and just enjoy the Grand Theft Auto trailer.
What is my purpose?
You worship a console.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Starfield's first trailer has 84,000 likes in more than 2 years compared to 518,000 likes on GTA 6 trailer before even dropping. Look, I am not comparing these two, as there is no comparison at all, but Xbox unfortunately do believe that Starfield is the game of generation despite GTA 6.
They can't even think about their own games. They're still thinking about Starfield. They're still talking about Starfield. Are you kidding me? They've said more about Todd Howard's game than Insomniac's game, which is unbelievable. It's all starting to make sense now. Those 12 million players Todd Howard pointed at must be ponies logging into the game. It has to be, because they've talked about it more than the Xbox fanboys have. Now, I don't really see where the own is. Rockstar Games will ratio any trailer on YouTube, not just of other games, but movies, music videos, you name it. As we speak, that trailer is breaking records because it's Rockstar Games. Not a single game out there, I don't think even Call of Duty, will be able to match the viewership or the amount of likes. Over what, 2 million likes in under 10 hours? That's insane. I don't know how one can look at those stats and then pit them against Starfield and not think to themselves, I wonder how this compares next to my first party games. It fares even worse. Don't try it. Trust me, pony. You don't want to know exactly how not that popular PlayStation games are.
The GTA 6 trailer looks good, but I'm already seeing people capping way too hard. Saying nonsense like the character models destroyed Spider-Man 2's. No, they freaking don't!
Well, on the basis that not a single character in GTA looks like Mary Jane, yes, they do destroy them. GTA 6 looks generations ahead of everything else right now. Spider-Man 2 looked completely last gen. I don't know how any reviewer said to themselves, yeah, this is the most next-gen looking title on the console. My ass. I don't think Lucia has a perfect face. Her chin is a little on the wide end, but she isn't chiseled out like Mary Jane. And she actually has a set of ass cheeks. Mary Jane didn't even have the figure of a female. Jesus Christ, this is what we call third-party insecurity, when the third-party games look better than the first-party ones do. For some odd reason, it causes every single console fanboy of any single brand to get mighty insecure. They absolutely hate it when their favorite console brand does not have anything that can match what we are seeing in GTA 6.
After stealing tons of games, PC gamers are once again reminded why PC gaming is second class. So happy GTA 6 is skipping PC. PC gamers don't deserve it.
I disagree heavily. I actually think PC gamers should be the first ones to have it. Sort of. I'd rather you guys do all the beta testing like you always do for us. But my argument is that, well, if it wasn't for PC ports, we would not have genius videos like Red Dead 2. The Wacky Wild West. It's thanks to the PC platform we actually have videos using these game engines that I would describe as art. Well, at least it's a hell of a lot better than whatever Disney pushes out. Face it, games only get better when they get moved to PC. it's a fact. All the cool stuff you see happening in Red Dead 2 videos are all things being captured on PC or using a PC to do. The console versions of games are simply too limited. The internet needs PC ports. But no, all because these guys have to choke on Jim Ryan's chorizo, we can't have PC ports because it hurts their feelings. No, legit, it hurts console gamers' feelings when the PC gets Rockstar games. I've seen it happen every single release. I don't know why they're this way.
PC Master Race sitting around waiting for GTA 6 announcement, knowing they'll get it a year or two after consoles.
What's there to say? It's not my first or my last.
You know what? That's perfectly fine because history has not been kind to GTA on the consoles. For Christ's sakes, you guys were barely able to start playing Grand Theft Auto 5 in 60 FPS for the first time in history last year. You guys went 2 entire console generations not being able to play this game at 60 FPS. That is ridiculous. This game's gonna be so demanding they need a mid-gen refresh of the PS5 just to play it.
When you realize after seeing the GTA 6 trailer, man, you have the Xbox Series S, man.
What difference is that gonna make? The game's gonna run like ass on all consoles. Just look at it. You really think you're gonna get that 60 FPS? This game is going to run like trash across the board, I'm willing to bet. Hell, you guys don't even have a 60 FPS patch for Red Dead 2. When it comes to 60 FPS, for some reason, it's like Rockstar doesn't believe it should exist on consoles. Chances are you're gonna be running this game just like everyone else. Upscaled from 720p, mid to high settings, targeting 30 FPS with dips here and there. So you're not exactly in any position to be laughing at the Series S. I mean, it makes sense why you guys don't want this on PC day one. You don't want to see that drastic jump in visuals that make you regret your $500 box, because console gamers are quite sensitive about that. First look at GTA 6 female protagonist. She is rumored to be transgender. Franklin Sugar Mama? Rumor source. They pulled it out of their butt. Google is free. Keem, oh my god, Keem, you are so retarded. The news guy can't get his news right. Imagine my shock. He hasn't been like this for over 10 years. No, this is new. Keemstar getting his information wrong, citing unreliable sources like a Reddit post from Twitter with only 6 comments on it from a year ago. Keem hasn't changed, he won't change, never will. He's the same 12-year-old boy in a 41-year-old man's body. Look, I myself, like the majority of the internet, is still skeptical. We're still worried GTA 6 could be ultra woke. And instead of parroting woke culture, they'll adopt it and embrace it. Because that possibility is still very real. But to outright claim the female protagonist is trans when they clearly aren't, the moment the trailer had dropped and then citing Reddit, what are you doing, Keem? Don't ever show up on my channel again. You're stupid. Is that really how you cover the news, Keem? Do you really go to Google and you ask Google, is Grand Theft Auto woke? And have Google answer for you? You really do that? Well, I don't know. I've watched the trailer over back to back several times, scouring and looking for that wokeness, so I can trick the algorithm as hard as Synthetic Man does. Believe me, I've not lowered my guard though. Keemstar is just flat out wrong, but until we actually play the game, until we see more of it, it's not decisive. Poking fun at TikTok culture, that's not really that brave. Poking fun at hillbillies and rednecks, that's not really all that brave either. Poking fun at Black Lives Matter protests, we'll see if Rockstar has the balls to do that. That's something you know you'll never expect to see them pull off. We'll see what Rockstar has chosen to satirize and what they've completely avoided. But so far, they're not shying away from showing the female figure, which a lot of Western developers have been doing in the last few years, so that's a good sign, but it doesn't give the full picture. Either way, only time will tell. But one thing is for sure, and that's that the PlayStation fanboys will be there day one to console war about it. And if you want to see that, well, you should consider liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing if you so choose to. That being said, we'll see you in the next one.
Fritango sucks ass.